For a long time, you thought you knew who you were, or at least you pretended to. You wore the masks, lived up to the expectations, and molded yourself to fit into places that were never meant for you. You were so wrapped up in who you thought you should be that you forgot who you actually were. The ego death wasn't sudden, and it wasn't gentle. It felt like peeling away layers of your identity, excruciating and raw. Every part of yourself that had been built up over the years had to be stripped away, piece by painful piece. It was the people, places, things, and habits that held you back. The comfort of familiarity felt like chains around your ankles, and letting go of it all felt like losing parts of yourself you had clung to for so long. At first, it was dreadful. Every step forward felt like wading through thick mud, each new realization as jagged and unsettling as someone first learning to play the violin. Nothing felt harmonious. Everything was discordant, harsh, and wrong. The changes didn't come overnight, and the answers didn't reveal themselves in some magical epiphany. It was a slow process, agonizingly slow at times. Each positive step forward felt like a small victory, but also a tiny death of the person you once were. And with each layer you shed, you found yourself in a new frequency, an unfamiliar space that felt as awkward as those first clumsy notes on an instrument. But you knew you were moving closer to something real, something true. Eventually there was acceptance, a kind of calm as the waters began to still. You realized that the more you fought against change, the harder the process became. The current wasn't something to resist. It was something to flow with. You started to understand that you weren't meant to fight against the nature of change, but to move with it, to allow yourself to be carried forward. You often wished you had let go sooner, that you had trusted the process instead of resisting it so fiercely. The whole journey might have been smoother, quicker, less painful. But then, you also knew that everyone's growth is different. Those painful moments were necessary for you to learn, to truly absorb what life was teaching. Without them, you wouldn't have understood the importance of surrender. The shedding, the breaking down, it was all part of becoming. Looking back, you saw how vital it all was. You didn't lose yourself. You found yourself slowly, painfully, but completely. And as you find peace in a solace no one can ever take from you, you'd choose to go through it all again.